What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Past the Joystick. And we have an incredible week because we have really great announcements that we got this week. We also have, since it's the beginning of the month, we're going to do it a little bit different because we also are doing the PlayStation Plus games for the month, the games with golds for the month, and then we're also going to go through what's going to be releasing this month because we have a few good releases that are going to be happening this month. But let's get into it. Let's just start with the games that are going to be releasing this month. I have them here. Let me just unlock. There you go. So for PlayStation Plus, for the month of July, we have a few games that are going to be pretty cool, but it is actually different this time around because it is their 10-year anniversary for PlayStation Plus games. So 10 years since they've been giving away games and PlayStation Plus and all that stuff.
It's a few $1,000s.
Yeah, no, for real. It's a little out there. So 10 years, it's great.
Kudos.
This year or this month, they are doing NBA 2K20. So for all the NBA fans out there, you are getting NBA 2K20 on the PlayStation for free this month. They're also doing Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is the second installment of Tomb Raider, for free also. So it's great. And the third game that they're doing, this is the first time that they do a third game because of the 10-year anniversary. It's Erica. So Erica, it's a little strange, but if you guys would like to give it a try, I would say go ahead and do so because Erica is pretty much kind of like a movie where you make the decisions for them, and it has, I believe, it's 2 endings depending on the decisions that you do. So with Erica, it's like you're watching a movie. I don't know if you guys have seen the Bandersnatch of Black Mirror on Netflix, kind of like that, but on a video game. So it's more interactive.
That's cool.
In a sense.
Yeah. I gotta watch that movie, by the way.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
But Xbox games with gold for the month of July, they have, let's see here, they have WRC 8 FIA World Championship.
Okay.
Which is dirt.
Yeah, dirt car racing type of game. It's kind of along the lines of like the MX versus ATV original games on like PS2 and stuff like that. Same type of vibe. A little bit different.
Mm-hmm. We'll put the link so you guys can check it out and whatnot.
That's available today?
Xbox, it starts today.
Okay.
It starts today for that one. Xbox does that a little bit different. They actually give away 4 games every month. They do 2 Xbox One games and 2 Xbox 360 games or original Xbox games. So they give you a little bit backwards compatibility there. The second game is Dunk Lords, which is a basketball game also. Not competing with NBA, obviously.
What a fantastic
2K20.
name.
But Dunk Lords, it's pretty much exactly that. It's just a dunking game where they do very flashy moves and everything. So, check it out. The Xbox 360 games that they're giving away for free, which is one of my co-hosts here, favorite game that he actually just purchased, and now they're giving away for free.
I literally bought it like 2 weeks ago.
It's Saints Row 2. So Saints Row 2, obviously out of the genre of or the series of Saints Row, the second installment of it.
Just go play it.
Yeah,
it's so ridiculous.
Go play it. It's really ridiculous, but really fun. But you get a little bit of Saints Row there. And the fourth game, I should say, it's Juju. Juju, I didn't look into too much. I didn't play it too much when it first came out. It's a really older game. But check it out. We'll put the link, like I said, so that way you can check out all the games that are released for PlayStation Plus and Xbox games with gold. But that is pretty much all the games releasing for Xbox and PlayStation for the month for free.
That's a nice
Make sure you check them out. So that way you can at least have some games, something different to play and whatnot. But yeah, getting into it also. Let's see. What have you been playing so far for the week?
Let's see. I got back into Smite, of course, because they came out with some of the new stuff, and they're having the Avatar event coming out soon. Mm-hmm. Besides that, Last of Us 2. I'm almost there.
Almost there. We promise we'll get the video as soon as he's done. He's getting there.
I have to mentally actually prep myself before I play it because it's that taxing.
It's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
It's depressing.
Yeah.
not depressing in a this is bad, but depressing isn't like it's just so.
It's emotional.
Heavy, yeah.
It's a really emotional game. And for those of you who have played The Last of Us already, you understand what we're talking about. Nick, if you guys don't know him, he gets really invested into the games, and The Last of Us is one of those games that will hit you hard, as you progress through the story.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It takes a lot out of you energy-wise.
it does.
What else? Sonic Adventure 2, SpongeBob. That game just gets better by the day. To be honest, it's just so fun. It's a palate cleanser.
And what's crazy about SpongeBob is so many people are giving it such terrible reviews, and I don't even understand why.
Yeah.
I was looking at a review that said that it gave them a bad review on a part because I guess when you throw a bubble, the character moves forward for a puzzle, but then you can't solve the puzzle because the character moves forward and you have to be standing at a certain spot. But I'm thinking to myself, okay, so why don't you plan ahead and move backwards, and then you'll be stepping on the spot that you need to be stepping on when he throws the bubble. It makes no sense.
If you want a good laugh or anyone wants, I'm actually gonna put a description on this one in particular. It's a review of the game from GameSpot. They gave it a 2 because they said it was too difficult.
What? Too difficult?
Too difficult. So that's that's to give you an idea. But the user score is actually the highest currently on many sites.
Metacritic, yeah. I saw that is ridiculous.
It's sitting at like a 95.
Yeah, I was like, that is
perfect.
Wild.
It's literally the same game that came out before, but they just made it prettier and they made it play better. That's it. And in my opinion, for $25, I'll take that. That's not a problem.
No, of course. I mean, they made it look better. And it plays really good.
Yes.
So
achievements.
I don't understand why people are giving it such bad reviews, but it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Last of Us got such high reviews, and we'll talk about
that's
it
50-50.
on our episode. But you know, that's a whole nother thing. But anyways, me, I have been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves. I don't know why I've been into it often now, but it is amazing.
I think it's like a vibe. I can't play it.
Yeah.
I literally fall asleep.
It's not for everybody. But I don't know. They made it better. They added a lot of cool stuff. I feel like the handling of the boat and the scenery and everything looks good, handles well. I don't know. Sea of Thieves is playing amazing.
Okay.
I'm still playing the Apex event, obviously.
Oh, of course.
We
can't forget that.
Lost Treasure, yeah. It's really good. So we've been playing a lot of that.
That ends July 7th.
Next week, yeah.
So we're going to need to get some grinding in because I need to get some things done.
Yeah. I definitely have to finish it. I'm almost there, so almost getting there for the final step of it.
Okay.
And I think that's pretty much it. I haven't been I still playing through Resident Evil 6, so finishing that off, and that's it. I think.
No Switch or PC games?
Oh, Switch, yeah, Switch. I've been playing, of course, Animal Crossing because that's a daily thing. Been playing a lot of that, and Ninja Lab.
Oh man, yeah, that's been fun.
That's been really fun. I mean, we've been playing a lot of that. If you haven't played it yet, please download it. It's free. How can you not if you have a Switch?
It's free on a Switch, and if you like Splatoon, it's by the same people.
Pretty much, yeah, exactly. And it's a ninja game, and a style of Splatoon. So why not play something like that? I feel like it's a great game overall. And then you get to customize your character, your weapons, different abilities that you gain on it, and all that stuff. I feel like Ninja Law is really, really great. So
mine as well.
If you haven't downloaded it and you own a Switch, please do. Let me know. We'll play together because I love the game.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get into some news for the week. I feel like one of the big news this week was Call of Duty Battle Royale.
Yes.
Got an update yesterday
expansion?
or a few days. So an expansion.
We're doing this on Wednesday to give you an idea of what the change of news is.
So an expansion, you can say, but 200 player battle royale. Holy crap!
That's 50 players a team if they decided to go. If they decided to do like a team based mode of that,
split it into 4.
It'd be 50, be 50, be 50, be 50. It would be nuts. It would literally be insane, and everyone would go to Superstore.
So for those of you who have played Call of Duty, I don't play too much Call of Duty personally, but for those of you, please tell me in the comments how long are the games. Because I haven't really gotten into it to play a 200-man battle royale. I play Apex, which is fine with me. Those games are quick and they're really great. But a 200-man battle royale, I don't know how I feel about it. Please tell me in the comments how long one game of 200 people does take on it.
When it used to be 100, it was it would take me like 25-30 minutes. So like imagine 200 to be almost an hour and
let's say double that. Yeah, exactly.
Easily. So, especially because all these people are gonna go to the gulag and then they're gonna have their friends revive them and stuff like that.
I completely forgot about that. Yep. So you can get spawned back and your teammates can spawn you back too. Yep. So damn.
So you're gonna have 2 lives, and then of course they cut that off after a certain time frame. They didn't change that from my knowledge. I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be. I mean, it's out by the time we're talking about this, but I think
Yeah.
it's a nightmare probably right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I mean, it's pretty fantastic though. 200 players.
200 players. I mean,
is insane.
The map, I can say the map can handle it because the map is humongous.
Yeah, of course.
The map is humongous, so the map can definitely handle it. But
Superstore
how
is
does
humongous.
it feel being in there? How many teams do you guys actually encounter in one game? Do you guys try to avoid fights, or do you guys rush teams? Like I said, just let me know in the comments because I feel like that is a really amazing conversation.
Fantastic. Yeah, no, that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna actually try it out.
Yeah, reach us out in our social media too because we want to kind of talk about that. Because like I said, I haven't played it too much. Nick hasn't played it in a little bit, but we have friends that play it all the time.
Them updates, bro.
Yeah,
them updates are like 100 gigabytes a piece.
It's crazy.
I'm good.
Ridiculous.
That takes
Like
all
I said,
day.
I'll stay with Apex. I have fun with Apex when it comes to battle royales. But yeah, I feel like that's a big thing there.
No, that's gonna be fantastic in my opinion. I think that's gonna be fun. I'm curious how that gets. I mean, obviously they already took care of it, but I'm curious how ahead of time they were like, yeah, we're just gonna up the player count to 50 people.
What went through
we're
their
gonna
mind?
add, yeah.
What went through their head to say, oh yeah, let's add 100 more?
Yeah, like
what?
when did that come into conversation? And how did they? First of all, what an achievement on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC to get that running at the same time.
Crossplay, that's crazy.
To get crossplay and that on all consoles is
like
unreal.
I need you guys to understand how impressive that is to do crossplay. Not only in the game that you're at, but multiple servers running the game on different. A bunch of people are playing at the same time, so that's like a 200 people server right there already, and then 200 more people on another one. It's very impressive.
That's crazy.
It's very impressive for them to do it. I mean, they have the resources, so why not?
Yeah.
So it's very cool.
No, that's gonna be I mean, I'll try it one day, but that 100 gigabytes gonna take at least 2 days.
Yeah, no.
So we'll see.
It'll be the same with me.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Anyways. But another thing that Nick is very excited about, because it's one of the games that he's been playing forever. I only played the first two, but Crysis got announced.
Finally, Crysis Remastered. But it's so weird because, first of all, it's been 7 years since the last game, and it's been 13 since the first game came out.
Crazy.
So it's a long time.
Crazy.
But
before we continue, wasn't the last game the worst one per se out of the series?
Yes and no. It was like a 50-50. So like I actually went through and played it twice again. I played it on Xbox and I played it on PC in early March, and it feels good. I think the only reason why a lot of people kind of hated on it was because it wasn't the first game, and that's pretty much it.
I mean, some people have nostalgia. It's kind of like the same thing with Resident Evil. Like whenever a new one comes out, people don't like it because it doesn't play like the old
it has to be the first game all the time. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, the first game also was kind of like a revolutionary step for like games period, because it was the first game that came out in its time where you needed like future-proof computers to run this game.
That is true.
It was
that is true.
Literally burning computers. It actually kind of messed with my computer at the time when I had it. I couldn't even get halfway through the game before the computer just stopped playing with it.
Or something.
Yeah, pretty much. And it became kind of like a culture type of game, or like a cult classic, I think is what they call it. And it was popular. I mean, it was fantastic. And then after a while, they just kind of went into like a hiatus. They worked on that game Hunt Showdown, which came out eventually, and that was also pretty popular. Really?
But I still haven't played it.
That's funny.
So, there's a lot of games in my list like that. But anyways, keep going.
No, but that's a good game that they've been talking about. They've only made 2 games since then. One of them's a VR game. But anyways, with the Crysis Remastered, that was actually supposed to be shown off today, Wednesday, at 12 p.m.
Yeah.
With the Switch trailer, Xbox trailer, and PC trailer, all supposed to be separate and different, supposed to show you differences. But the trailer actually leaked last night, and I took a peek at it. And it looked pretty much just like the PC version that came out 13 years ago. But for some reason, they only put the updated stuff on Xbox. So they took down the trailer, they took down the leaks of the trailers. And instead, they were just like, we're just going to delay the game entirely for a couple of weeks and work on the game until then.
I mean, which is smart in a sense in their own way, because if people don't respond positively, I mean, I know we're in the topic of gaming, but look what they did with Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie.
Yeah.
People didn't respond positive to the actual design of the hedgehog, so what did they do? They delayed it, they worked on the actual hedgehog, and then they released it in a much better sense. And I feel like it was really smart in their way of doing it. So with Crysis, I mean, definitely a smart play in their end, in my opinion.
I'm okay with that. because like, first of all, something that completely blows my mind is I watched the PC and the Switch trailer because I didn't see a console trailer.
Mm-hmm.
But the Switch trailer, for them to be able to make the game look how it did on PC on a Switch, is like a technological wonder.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's like mind-blowing to me, is they're able to make this game that was burning computers that were thousands of dollars able to run the game on a Switch.
Which is
crazy.
And if you think about it, the Switch really doesn't have that much power overall. But I mean, it does have the power to run like Legend of Zelda, which is incredible. The Breath of the Wild.
Witcher 3.
Yeah, The Witcher 3.
Smite at 60 FPS.
Yeah. So to run Crysis, which, like you said, at the time was burning computers and all that stuff, is very impressive. So if you don't have a Switch, get one.
Yes.
We highly recommend it.
Yes.
It's incredible, especially when Apex comes out. So yeah.
Yeah, that'll be it. That'll be in the crossplay and stuff like that.
But yeah, no, I mean, in the topic of Crysis, I feel like it's very impressive for them to do that. Release it again for all the consoles, and have it look as good, if not better, than what it did before.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I mean, the trailers that were actually on Xbox were actually really good. If I could find them still, I'll probably post them up.
Yeah.
But it was pretty much the game 13 years ago, obviously, but just with like improved textures. And in my opinion, if you're gonna give us the same game that you did back then, but improved graphics, and it runs on all consoles, I'll take it. Because I mean, first of all, nobody could really play it.
No.
They don't sell it anymore unless you have EA Origin. So it's a win. I guess it's a win-win. But I mean, the internet likes to be mad.
Right, exactly. We'll see.
So.
But we were talking about the topic of battle royales, also with Call of Duty and everything. A new battle royale that got announced, but not shown yet. And again, we're filming this on a Wednesday. We're gonna post it up. Obviously, you're seeing it on a Sunday, but it should be out now.
Yeah, it'll be out.
Thursday.
Technically speaking, Thursday, closed beta, and open full access will be July 12th.
Yep.
By the time this goes up.
So it's called Hyperscape.
Yes.
So what news do we have on Hyperscape?
Not a lot, but basically, just like you said, it's a BR. But not only is it BR, it's gonna be like a hyper stylized type of game. So it's gonna look something along the lines of like Overwatch and things like that. It's made by the companies or by a group of companies that made the games Rainbow Six Siege and the Assassin's Creed series. It looks interesting from like the 2 screenshots that exist of it. But they're talking a lot about it in terms of it being a game that's going to come out later this week, and it's going to be this next big free-to-play game. That's another thing. It's going to be free-to-play, so it's going to be available for everyone.
Free-to-play.
Don't know consoles yet. Don't know if it's going to be on a Switch. Probably not, but it most likely will be on Xbox and PlayStation because they said that.
Which is big if you think about it. So think about companies that helped made like Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six. Now they're making a battle royale game to compete with the big dogs like Call of Duty, Apex, Fortnite, all those big games that are doing battle royale now, and they're doing fantastic with it. So now these guys are getting into the topic of battle royale too, but they have big companies behind them. So I would say if you look at it, just we'll hopefully have some links posted up by the time that it comes up, and just look into it, download it, try it out. And let us know what you guys think, because we'll be playing.
Yeah, it's definitely a contender. If the way that they're talking about it just straight before it even comes out, it could be good.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it's going to be a big thing, because it's always good to get a fresh game, especially on a genre that everybody's playing right now, Battle Royale.
Yeah.
So
like FPSs.
Exactly. FPS, Battle Royale. So a lot of people are going into this thing of, we're all doing it. So why not have a company also do it, but maybe we don't know if they're gonna do it better too, so that'll be a good game to try. So I would say definitely check it out. Hyperscape. We'll hopefully have some links posted up so that way you guys can check it out too. But let's get into some news. I have the list here of July release games, because we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna try and do it a little differently.
It's a pretty interesting month just based off the fact that we're gonna have a AAA game, and so we're gonna have some other little hints of stuff coming out this month, which hopefully will keep everyone a little bit busy. And then, I mean, like we just said, they're dropping a free battle royale this month.
Exactly. We have a lot of games coming out this month, so it's gonna be a really interesting month to look into different things that are gonna be coming out, and then try new games, because a lot of people like myself, for example, I just finished The Last of Us. Now I'm back in all games that I'm playing, so I need constant stuff to keep me busy with the games coming out. But the one that I want to mention, which I feel like it's going to be a big contender for Game of the Year this 2020 is going to be Ghost of Tsushima, which, if you guys haven't seen it, I'm definitely going to post a link, and I'm posting a video, trailer, everything, because I am very excited about this game. Who doesn't want to be a samurai? Like, come on.
Yeah, or a ninja.
Or a ninja, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be incredible. Ghost of Tsushima, the developers are just doing incredible things. They announced it a long time ago, but it's finally coming out this month. So I will show you guys what I'm talking about so you guys can see the trailer and everything. But also, look into it, and if you are looking into another AAA game, Ghost of Tsushima will be the next big game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Of course, we have Cyberpunk at the end of the year, but that's going to be, again,
that's Game of the Year.
Another contender for Game of the Year. We have The Last of Us, we have Ghost, we have Cyberpunk. Who's going to be Game of the Year? We'll talk about that at the end of the year when it happens. But yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, I feel like is going to be the big game. And I mean, what do you think about it? Have you seen it?
I have. I've seen the trailers that they've been releasing over the past couple years at this rate.
Yeah.
The one thing that is kind of makes me actually happy, and I wouldn't say it's completely directly related to like what I've seen, but it's the fact that Sucker Punch, the people that created this game, are the same people that worked on like Infamous and stuff like that in the past, and how we have Guerrilla Games that worked on Horizon Zero Dawn, and previously they did Killzone. So they did PlayStation games before that, and now they're working on these massive games that are supposed to like lead the charge for the next few years.
Big games.
I think that's just like great to me. I don't know. It's just awesome to see these companies actually making these big games that they've been wanting to make.
It's looking at the games and looking at the companies, I should say, and looking at the great games that they have done in the past, and looking at what they're setting up for the future. Because I was born and raised in the 90s personally, so looking at all the games that released throughout the years and looking at everything that was set up, like for example, I grew up with like Nintendo, let's say like Super Mario Brothers, Legend of Zelda, a bunch of those games that I'm nostalgic about, that if they release a new game, I buy it because I need to play it because I grew up with them. But seeing these new companies making incredible games like these, we had last year I believe it was, Death Stranding by Hideo Kojima, which made Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Incredible. So we had games like that. We have games like Horizon Zero Dawn, Spider-Man, Sekiro, that
God
won Game
of War
of the Year
in 2018.
Yeah, God of War. Sekiro was an incredible game last year that won Game of the Year. So that now we're getting another game that is kind of like in that style. So all these games that are just revolutionizing gaming overall and just expanding the gamer's mind in what a game is and how invested you can be in a game. So, I just want to thank these companies making all these great games out there. But yeah, now another game that we have coming out this year, or this month, it is talking about Death Stranding. It's actually coming out July 14th for the PC. So for all the PC players out there that haven't played Death Stranding, you're gonna get the chance to play it on the July 14th. So if you don't own a PlayStation, it's coming to PC. Don't worry about it. I don't have a friend that loves exclusive games, but he doesn't own a PlayStation, so this one is for you.
It's very soon, actually, which is surprising to me.
It is very soon, yeah, exactly.
Wait, there was another one on the list, actually, that I just realized. Catherine, which is a game that that's
one
had
of my
multiple releases.
all-time favorite games.
Yes, it's come out on multiple consoles.
Yeah, Catherine Full Body is coming out on July 7th for the Nintendo Switch. So it's out now on PlayStation and Xbox, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
But Catherine Full Body on the Nintendo Switch, best believe, I don't even own Full Body yet because I've been waiting for the Switch. I want to play it on the go. I want to play it while, on handheld mode. So Full Body on the Switch is going to be incredible. Catherine, if you haven't played it, it's a puzzle game where a guy has a girlfriend named Catherine, but then he meets another Catherine, which is kind of trippy because you don't know if it's in a dream state that he's in, or if he actually met her. And then in Full Body, he meets a third girl, which is, it's wild. So the whole purpose of the game is a puzzle game where you push and pull blocks, and you're all playing it in his dream. While he's awake, you're actually making decisions for him, so that way you can progress through the story. The game itself has, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I will do some more research and I'll post it, but I believe it's 7 to 8 endings.
Wow.
Ridiculous. So Catherine, it is amazing.
And
Love
if y'all
the
like
game.
anime art style games, that's the vibe. That's exactly what it looks like. Just to give you an idea
Yeah.
of like visuals. It's very anime art style.
Yeah, it's definitely really great.
Yep.
Another great game coming out on July 28th. It is Destroy All Humans Remastered.
Oh, not a remake, a remaster. It's a complete visual and just overall engine remake. And the demo is out on PC.
Yep.
They will have a demo available later in the month for Xbox and PlayStation, but it looks and feels great. It's literally a completely different game, which is why I love remakes.
Yep.
We just get these games
Destroy
again.
All Humans comes out on July 28th. We will hopefully get a demo by the middle of the month, if I'm not mistaken. So if you guys are fans of Destroy All Humans, play it again because it will look absolutely like a new game.
And if you're not a fan, it's free.
Try
Just
it.
download
Yeah,
it.
try it. Definitely. Because it is definitely a really, really great game. Another game that actually caught my eye, we call it the worst or the best worst game. It's called Deadly Premonition Part 2.
Oh,
So
no.
Deadly Premonition Part 2, if you played the first one, you kind of know what I'm talking about. But it's coming for the Nintendo Switch only. And Deadly Premonition was one of those games that it's kind of like a thriller type game where, you know, you just have to play it because there's so much happening in that game that was so bad, but you're so invested into the game that you want to continue seeing what else.
It's like watching a terrible movie but continuing with it because you want to see the ending.
Exactly like that.
Okay.
That's exactly what Deadly Premonition is.
I like that. Maybe one day.
Yeah, we'll see. And then July 31st, for all those anime fans out there, if you are into Fairy Tail, they are getting a game for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch. So Fairy Tail, for all those fans out there, definitely try it out. Let me know how you guys like it. I will be trying it out hopefully, and then we'll talk more about that. But that's most of the stuff coming out for July.
I think Marvel's Iron Man comes out this month, right?
Yes, yeah.
Marvel
the VR.
Marvel and VR. They've been working on that and talking about that game for years.
Yeah.
They delayed it multiple times.
They did.
So it's finally coming out very soon. I believe this week or next week. That'll be honestly, that's kind of a game that I might just get here for us to try out.
I mean, why not, right?
Yeah, because I mean, it's supposed to be one of the best implementations of VR for PlayStation. So we'll see how that works out. I mean, I love using my Oculus Quest.
Yeah.
I end up using that as much as I can during the week for Beat Saber.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, man, we'll see.
So another big thing, which let me pull it up here.
Yes,
That is a big thing for the month. It's called the Summer Game Fest event or demo event for Xbox One. So if you own an Xbox One, I definitely recommend looking into the Game Fest event because it is gonna be incredible. So what the Summer Game Fest demo event is pretty much, think about, because we don't have E3 this year. So think of kind of like E3 where they actually bring all these games into E3, and then if you actually are in attendance of it, you get to try all these games. So unfortunately, because we don't have E3 this year, now there actually isn't. I won't say unfortunately. Let's say fortunately, because we don't have E3.
Yeah.
They're actually bringing all those demos onto Xbox One for free. So you can actually download all these games onto your Xbox One. And to give you an idea of it, it's actually 60 games on the Xbox One that you can download demos for free.
And they've only shown like 5 on the list.
Yep. So
that's yet to be real.
It's gonna be incredible. I mean, so it starts on July 17th, if I am not mistaken.
Yes.
Oh, 21st.
21st.
It starts on the 21st, goes up to the 27th, and you have a whole week to just try out new games that are be coming out later on the year. So I feel like that's gonna be one of the best events that
I think it's literally, it's probably the best thing that you can do for the current situation right now with the virus and everything going on. I feel like this is such an extremely positive move from Xbox to be able to like honestly just implement this and go the way that they're going. 60 games for 7 days is gonna be crazy.
Amazing.
And the best thing about this too, and this entire event, is that this is not individual or like IP games.
No.
This is all type of games. This isn't any special type of games that they're making that are like, hey, we're making this, but this only for Xbox type of situation.
No, you have a little bit of everything. It's just if you own an Xbox One, definitely they're gonna be available there from the 21st to the 27th. So I would highly suggest to download, not all 60. You don't have to. If you have the space, download all 60 because they're going to be incredible. We have a lot of indie games, AAA games, We were talking about Destroy All Humans. That's gonna be there.
That's on the list, yeah, right?
That's on the list there. So
yeah, that's gonna be fun.
a lot of the games that are gonna be releasing throughout the year. So they're gonna be on the demo event. Just to give you an idea, some of them that we have here will be Destroy All Humans, like we mentioned, Crystal, which is kind of like a JRPG, so a Japanese role-playing game. So that way you can just play a little bit of difference there. One that I'm very excited about, it's called Haven. That one looks incredible. We'll post the link so you can see kind of everything down below in the description.
All trailers are going to be available.
So you can see everything there. Nick is very excited about one called Hellpoint, which is pretty much kind of like Cosmic God type deal, RPG style. So
I'm so excited.
That one's going to be very, very good. And then for all those fans of skateboarding out there, they do have a skateboarding game called Skate Bird, which you get to play as a bird on a skateboard. So amazing, We'll post the link so you can see a little bit of everything there. I'm also excited about The Veil, which is kind of like so this game is a little different. So it's actually mainly an audio game. So if you are fans of any sorts of good audio with good headsets, good surround sound systems, this game is a 3D spatial sound where it actually gives you clues and gameplay with the audio. So if you have a really great headset or a great audio system, you will know what I'm talking about once you play that. So that's a little bit of what's coming on the Game Fest. So again, it's on the Xbox One. Starts on July 21st till the 27th. So make sure that if you have the space, download a lot of these games. We'll post the link down below so you can see a little bit of all the games that are going to be on it. And then, keep track of them when it happens. So we'll see.
Yeah, because isn't the live stream the 21st or the 23rd?
I believe it's the 21st. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And they're going to show off a bunch of other stuff there. And they're again, all 60 games. It's going to be huge. And I mean, it's hard for me to even fathom that they're able to do something on this scale.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah. Like, I mean,
think
just to
about,
show you.
They're just punching your Xbox One with 60 game demos on one day.
Yep.
So you can just play them for, a whole week. That's amazing.
Yeah, and guaranteed this is probably the best move forward, and hopefully they might continue this in the future, because what this ends up doing is, instead of you just being at home and watching it, which is what we've done every year for the past 10 plus years or whatever,
since it started.
It just allows you to actually get your hand on these games that you might have some interest in, that you saw trailers but you're like, I don't know. But now you get to try it out without having to go through YouTube compression videos.
Exactly. So you don't actually get to see or anything that. You actually get to play it.
I'm excited. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I feel like hopefully, fingers crossed, that's the way of the future, because it gets the community more involved, and instead of, like Nick just said, instead of watching it through the TV, because that's what we do every year, we actually get our hands dirty with the demos, and hey, we get to see what we're getting, and if we're happy with it. We get the game later on. If we're not, then we don't get it.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
It's gonna be, honestly, so far a pretty good month for just like free experiences and just being able to try stuff. We're gonna have the Xbox event, and then we're gonna have the new Battle Round, a bunch of other stuff, and then obviously the BR events going on right now.
Yep.
So there's a lot of stuff happening every day at this rate. So we'll just see. Maybe they might announce it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we never know.
Yeah, it's always the case.
What's gonna happen?
Oh wait. No, it was Hyperscape tomorrow. Yeah, because they said there was a trailer launching tomorrow for the game. My bad.
But we'll see. Just keeping tabs everything that's happening in the month of July, because it's gonna be a big month. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of big announcements. The Xbox event is this month also. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, we get a date, price.
Yes.
Of the Xbox Series X. They also have leaks on one called the Series S, but we don't know about it yet. Once everything comes out, you will be certain that we'll be talking about it here.
The leak did say for the S that the release was supposed to be in August, but I don't think that's going to happen anymore, though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I doubt that's going to happen anymore.
I don't think that's going to happen either, but if it does, I guess we'll see, right?
Yeah, screw it.
I guess
New Xbox next month, guys. Have fun.
We'll see about that, but we'll keep you posted. Just make sure to follow us on our social media. Also give us a like, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff.
Hit the bell if you like it, just to give you a heads up whenever they go live.
We're always going to be trying to keep you updated. Also, like I said, make sure to comment of any topic that you want to hear. Make sure to comment on anything that you think you want to see in the show, so that way we can, expand with the community. Because like I said in episode 1, and I'll continue saying it, it is a community-based podcast. We want to engage with you guys. so that way we can, build a community around what we're doing, because it is what we love. We're here just to, we're here two friends talking about video games. That's all we do.
Yeah, it's literally just a weekly journey on what kind of news am I going to wake up to this morning.
Exactly.
Sadly, I woke up to my game being delayed, but
it is
hey,
what it is.
It's good and bad. I'll take it.
For good reasons.
Yeah, for good reasons.
Yeah,
That's okay with me. I can wait. I'm patient.
Yep.
I still have to go through The Last of Us anyways.
I will say just keep in tabs, because we'll hopefully upload the Last of Us video soon, so that way you can tell us what you think about The Last of Us. We'll talk about it, give our review per se of The Last of Us, so that way we can engage with you guys a little bit more.
Yeah, still got that. That'll be like less than a week out at this point.
Yeah,
I'm almost
just waiting on him.
Yeah, and then we'll do a small drop video one day.
We'll see. All right.
Yeah, 100%.
Finish it.
Okay, so appreciate you guys checking out the video. And if you have any questions, just like Pablo was saying, feel free to leave a comment for anything you may be of any interest in. We have us on Instagram at Pass the Joystick, and we have us on Twitter at Joystick Pass. If you have any questions or just want to talk about any new games, hit us up on any of the consoles that we currently have, PlayStation or Xbox. But until then, take care, and don't forget to pass the joystick.
See you guys.